So Barry's been back at his mum's for a few weeks now, which is good because that means I can get to see more of Owen, the window cleaner. Honestly, we've been acting like a pair of teenagers. He's been coming to mine, sneaking round, and plus, I get my windows done for free. But just when the going's good, I get a phone call, and it's Catshit Carol. How the bleeding hell she got my number? So I went, hello, what do you want? She goes, hiya Brenda, I hope you're well. I really need you to come over to Lillian's right away. I said, what for? And she goes, can you just come over, please? It's important. I thought, fucking hell, what is it? Is she dead? Now she won't tell me what it is. I'm worried. I hate a cliffhanger. It always gives me so much anxiety. The anticipation's too much for me. So I'm thinking the worst. Something's happened to Barry. Something's happened to Lillian. I don't know what. So I get my kids and I drop them off at our Dorothy's. If it's something dead bad, I don't want them to see it. So I get to Lillian's house. I open the door and the first thing I notice is the smell. It fucking ums in there. I carry on and I see Catshit Carol stood over Barry. I look at Barry and he's bleeding filthy. He's got stains all over him. It's in the same clothes that I left him with a few weeks ago. There's a bucket of shit and piss nearly overflowing right next to him. I look around and the house is a mess. Now, I never go into Lillian's. First of all, it does stink. I never get past your way because we always start arguing before then. So I thought, I don't need to be here, and I like it. I knew she was bad, but I didn't think she was that bad. And if I'd have known the state of the house and what she would have left him in, I would have never have brought him back. I said, where's Lillian? She goes, in the kitchen. I goes into the kitchen. She's there with a fag and a brew. Well, I think it was a brew. She drinks a cider out of a mug, so I don't really know. I said to her, what's going on, Lillian? She goes, what do you mean? I said, what do you mean? That in there is disgusting. I said, there's empty cider bottles, empty cans. You've got your son sat on the bleeding couch looking like he's been on the streets for weeks. There's a bucket of shit and piss right next to him. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean? I said, that bucket in there is nearly overflowing. Don't tell me you've not noticed. I said, you've not even looked after him. She goes, I'm too old for all this. I said, don't give me that, Lillian. You were seen running through bleeding Salford Market the other week because you bleeding jumped a taxi. Everyone's saying they've never seen you run so fast. Unless the office bleeding shut in. I said, not only that, you've not even attempted to look after him. She goes, Barry's a grown man. It's not my responsibility. I said, he's head to toe in plaster Paris. I'm getting dead annoyed now. I can feel myself going. I said, you're disgusting. You're absolutely vile. I said, I'm not even going to bother arguing with you, Lillian, because I know what you like. I know how you get me. I feel like you do this on purpose, but no. You're actually like this. So I just goes into the living room. I goes into the living room. Catshit Carol's got hold of Barry's hand and stroking the back of his neck. She doesn't miss a bleeding opportunity, that one. I said, Barry, where's your stuff? You're coming back home. Words I never thought I'd bleeding say. But I'm not leaving him in this bleeding shithole. Honestly, I'm raging and I feel so bad. Then Catshit Carol pipes up. You can stay with me if you like. I mean, your house is a little bit crowded these days. I said, no thanks. He's coming back home with me, with his family. I thought her house is bleeding worse with tumbleweeds and bleeding cat hair flying around the house. I don't know why she's bleeding iron mighty. She's just desperate.com. Then she goes, well, what about Owen, the window cleaner? I thought, you snidey cow. I said, what about him? And she goes, I thought you were seeing it. I said, that has got nothing to do with you, love. So don't come that shit. So I went, Barry, where do you want to go? His or mine? He goes, yours. Right, that's done then, love, innit? I said, thanks for phoning me, Carol. I really appreciate it. But you won't be giving him any sponge baths anytime soon. So I got Barry and his stuff and I wheeled him over to mine. I left that bleeding bucket and all, she can fucking empty that dirty cow. It looked like a bleeding month's worth in there. But knowing Barry, that's all from one day. Before I left, this is what I said to my ex-mother-in-law. I said, Lillian, one day there's going to be a time when you are going to need someone's help. So bad. I know that for a fact because we all need help from time to time. And there's no one that's going to help you. But you better pray that that help doesn't need to come from me. Because I don't care how long this goes on for. You're never going to get any help from me. So don't you dare ask me for anything. And I hope you see the error of your ways one day. Because, girl, every dog has its day. And pray that I won't be there to watch it. Because I will be laughing.